Far to the north, near the spine of the world, lays a community that keeps its independence from the Lord's alliance and merely seeks to survive. The cold winds and frozen land that surrounds it calls many an adventurer or runaway who wishes not to be found to make their way to the land known as Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale can be located northwest of the Sword Coast to the west of the spine of the world, near the Sea of Moving Ice. This icy tundra offers little mercy to those travelling through it, with harsh environments that an unprepared traveller may find taxing or even lethal. The Arctic cold of the aptly named Icewind Dale is one of its largest features, with the 10 towns having adapted to handle the unique challenges facing them by settling in such a location. There are 3 lakes through the dale. The Merdwadon, from which the Sharngarn River flows. Lac Dinsyr, which is famed for its waters so cold they will kill with ease if any were to plunge into their depths. And finally, the Red Waters, which gained its ominous name from an old battle between various fisherfolk. Whilst there are not many folk who would willingly choose to settle in Icewind Dale, those who have formed the 10 towns. The 10 towns survive on fishing, primarily the fish known as the Knucklehead Trout. The trout has bones that are akin to ivory and can be fashioned into various useful tools. These tools are sold even further south for trade and are the backbone of the town's survival. Whilst 9 of the towns survive and dedicate themselves to fishing primarily, the town of Bryn Shander makes its survival through trade. This town is ordinarily amongst the most warm and friendly to visitors of Icewind Dale, and its thick walls afford more protection from the barbarians that roam the land, making it an ideal location to rest, find work, and trade goods safely. The town of Targos has quite the buzz around it, with its population booming and a growing impression that many industrious folk looking to make their way in the normally very unwelcoming land may find something of interest to them there. The 10 towns consist of Bryn Shander, located at the top of a hill south of Kelvin's Cairn, ringed by walls and reliant on trade. Lonelywood, Caer Conig, Caer Dineval, Tourmaline, Targos, East Haven, Dugan's Hole, Goodmead, and finally, Bremen. In addition to the 10 towns, however, there are tribes of human barbarians that roam the land, following the herds of reindeer as they move across the seasons. They are normally found in rings of tents that are able to be broken down and transported whenever the reindeer move. These barbarians are said to rely on the creatures for their clothing and are said to have some relation to some of the great heroes of Icewind Dale's past, some of which were responsible for defending the 10 towns. Whilst Icewind Dale and its 10 towns are primarily human populated, there are also the Dwarfs, who have made it their duty to operate the mines of Kelvin's Cairn. The Dwarves claim allegiance to Clan Battlehammer of the Mithril Hall, even with their migration to the northern mines. Icewind Dale is a brilliant location for any adventurers who seek out a more dangerous experience in an area where few will find them. Between the humans that populate the lands, the Arctic Yeti that prowl the land, and the whispers of white dragons, there is plenty of adventure to be found. I hope you enjoyed this little dive into Icewind Dale. If you want to see more content on tabletop RPGs, check out the Throw the Dice series on my channel, along with more videos weekly. If you enjoyed this video, let me know what you think in the comments below, subscribe, and tell me of your favourite story based in Icewind Dale, or if you think you'll ever send a party there yourself. Thanks again for watching.